Hey everybody, Johnny Eaker here, and this week on Video Marketing Monday, I want to talk about overcoming your fear of video. Now, I know for me, for the longest time, I was behind the camera. I hadn't done a lot of public speaking, and so when I decided to step in front of the camera and start sharing a bit about what I knew, it was pretty intimidating, and I think a lot of people out there can relate to that. So here's a few things that I've learned when it comes to really just getting in front of the camera and putting your message out there. The first thing is you got to understand that it's not supposed to be perfect, that you're not going to be perfect, and it's okay to make mistakes. And even then, you don't have to highly edit yourself when you're putting content out there on social media. For myself, even though we've got fancy lights and editing software and all these things that this is designed so I can get information out quickly, and I'd recommend that you do the same. And just know that it's okay if you stutter a little and the ums and the ahs, because actually your audience, it makes you more relatable to your audience, that it doesn't always have to be super polished and super slick. So just know that it's okay that you're going to make mistakes. Now with that, my second point is you need to practice. So unless you are just the subject matter expert on everything, even then, for these weekly series, I create a basic outline because I know the material, but you have to organize your thoughts and you have to practice. And so I'll run through a time or two before the camera even goes live. I've seen too many times where we've done big teleprompter reads, and that's the thing. I say don't use a teleprompter because this really does need to be genuine. Teleprompter, you tend to overthink it. So I would suggest give yourself some bullet points, but know your material and practice. And the other quick little tip is going to be just dress for success. I know I'm not super dressed up, but I think sometimes we work from home and you can throw a hoodie on and it definitely changes your energy. So I think it goes without saying that, anybody that works in sales, that if you dress better, you have more confidence. And that's really what we're trying to do here when it comes to putting yourself in front of the camera, is just take that extra step, comb your hair, brush your teeth, do the things you normally do, but look at what you're wearing and how that reflects on you, and you're going to feel better and you're going to project that energy on camera. And finally, it comes to just knowing your material. I know we talked about practicing, but you have to really know where you want to go with the conversation. What are the points that you want to make? How long do you want this to be? And make sure that you're conveying that. So if you can stick to those tips, I think you're going to find yourself being able to overcome your fear, getting in front of the camera, and you just have to do it. That's the other thing, is that you just have to do it. Repetition, repetition, practice, practice. And I think you're going to find yourself having a lot of success. So with that, I'll put that out there. Until next time on Video Marketing Monday, I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks.